potato, I use a peeler to peel my potato. It helps me not to dig deeper into the potato. You can use a knife, use a knife. I find that when I use a knife, I dig deeper more than a peeler. So I prefer to use a peeler. Here I'm peeling my potato. Peeling my potato. My potatoes are washed nice and clean. There we are. There is my potato. Then I put my potato on a chopping board. I try to use the same sizes of potatoes so that when I boil them, they cook simultaneously, because if they are bigger potatoes, others are smaller, the smaller one will cook first and the bigger one won't be cooked properly. So I just put it on my chopping board, cut it into half, and this half that I have, cut it into half again, and I just dice them into smaller equal sizes. They might not be exactly equal, but that's what I'm trying to have, same sizes of potatoes so that they can cook properly all at the same time. I've cut all my potatoes. I've put them in the water to rinse. Here are all my potatoes. Oopsie. I spilled my water. There is the potato. I'm just going to put them in the pot. I'm putting them in a pot just to boil them. The main important reason for my potatoes to all cook well at the same time is to cover them completely with water. Cover them completely with cold water until I'm happy that they are cooked. You can take a toothpick and just prick them. Prick one potato, check if it's well cooked. My potatoes are in a pot. I cover them completely with water. I'm happy that my potatoes are covered completely, so I'm just going to drizzle salt. I don't want to use the salt because I'm going to drain the water, and I normally like to rinse those potatoes again to remove excess starch. So this is one of the other ways of making mashed potatoes. So I'm just going to drizzle. I'll just say it will be about a teaspoon of salt. A full spoon, not a teaspoon, a full spoon depending on the quantity. This is a lot of potatoes on this medium pot, is full. So I'm just going to drizzle a full spoon. My stove is on. I've covered my pot. I'm going to leave this to boil for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then after 10 minutes, I'm just going to prick with a toothpick to check how's my potatoes. My potatoes are well cooked. I just checked with a fork. They are nice and soft. I'm just going to take them to the sink and drain them. I'm draining the potatoes, the water from the potatoes. I put in cold water to rinse the excess starch from the potato. Just rinsing the excess starch on the potato. Rinsing all the water. I'm going to put this back on the stove just to dry. Excess water is gone out of my potatoes. They are nice and dry. Now I'm going to put my cheese, my butter, and the seasonings, depending on what do I want to use. Adding a spoon of butter. Putting my Philadelphia. 2 spoons of Philadelphia. Chives, not open. Sprinkle chives, and I'll sprinkle a bit of Aromat because I've drained the water, which was salty, so it's not that salty. So the Aromat will give a flavor and a yellowish color. Then I'm just going to mix. Mixing my seasonings with the cream cheese. If you've got sour cream, you can use sour cream or any other cream cheese that you want to use. Mix around and just mash your potatoes. Here's my potatoes, I'm mashing them. Mashing them to my preference. My potatoes are mashed. I'm mashed to my preference. At this stage, you can add milk if you like to add milk. I don't need to add milk on my own. They are creamier. You can add an egg yolk if you want, just to hold your potato, depending on what you want to use it for. There is my potato.